Shake it, Cali. Shake it, baby. California Love by Tupac. Playing in the background. Grand Rising, Grand Rising, Grand Rising. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, as well as share. Hit that notification bell, select all so you're notified when I do post on this channel. This is going to be for Aquarius. Aquarius, you are up. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, as well as share. Hit that notification bell, select all so you're notified when I do post on this channel. Check out the About Me on my channel, the post section to get important announcements as well as news. Okay, let's see. All right. Knows how to party. California knows how to party in the city. Okay, so let's see what's going on with you Aquarius, okay, or somebody, people that's involved with an Aquarius. Okay, so we got treasure box reading for the overall Aquarius collective, or people that's involved with an Aquarius. All right, let's see, let me scoot this table over some. All right, so we got Aquarius treasure box reading. I saw false, divine masculine, divine feminine, Aquarius. Yeah, that's a sign of synchronicity. So somebody's in a false, divine masculine, divine feminine. Okay, so we got treasure box reading for the overall collective. I mean, well, police. So there could be a police officer. Maybe there's an Aquarius police officer, or maybe there's an Aquarius. Somebody got you involved with the police. There's an Aquarius police officer. Oh, this is going to put it like that. There's an Aquarius police officer. Somebody is an Aquarius police officer, or you're an Aquarius that's involved with a police officer, or if it's none of those two, Aquarius, somebody got you involved with the police. A false divine feminine, divine masculine. I don't know. Okay, something's going on. Like, have y'all been noticing my readings? I've been fucking catching what the fuck's been going on quickly. Like, I've been noticing that for the past 5 readings. Like, my fucking intuition just saying what's gonna happen beginning of the reading, like, it's fucking hitting and it's on fucking point. Like, I'm just noticing that. Like, I don't know. It's crazy. This shit is crazy. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but bring it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's on point. I'm dead serious. Like, okay, so what's going on, Aquarius? There's an Aquarius police officer. This person could be in his age 50 to 60. That's fucking crazy, because I personally know an Aquarius police officer that's age 50 to 60. Oh, shit. Okay. This motherfucker's under surveillance. Or he got you under surveillance. Or she got you under surveillance. Okay. This. And he was, oh my God. Okay. Something's going on. Okay, so last time that I was around this Aquarius person, this is somebody that I was involved with, that's a police officer. COVID. May, COVID 2020. And the last conversation me and him was talking about, we were talking about Austin. And he would be considered as a Moor, right? So his family originally came from Africa. So he is one of the people, his family came from Africa. So he's aware that there's African/Indian Americans. And he knows that there's Indians that have been hidden and classified as Africans. He doesn't have an African culture, but he just has been back to like his he been there. He been there where his ancestors are from. And we were talking about how Austin, I want to say he was talking about like the 360 bridge. We were talking about where Austin, the 360 bridge, which I used to work in that way. I got fired. This is during COVID because I noticed that where the Austin 360 bridge, there's pyramids out there. And they have all these electric towers that's surrounding the pyramids at the 360 bridge. And it was so crazy. The building that I worked in, there's a lake there that's a private lake, but the building that I worked in, you can walk to the lake that's by this 360 bridge. And when I walked to the lake, because, you know, I'm like, okay, what's this? You know, I'm looking, you can see the water is different. And so, but it's a private area. In the private area, you look to the side, you look over here, you see the fucking pyramids, you see the motherfucking pot, you over here, there's another motherfucking pyramid, here's a motherfucking lake, these motherfuckers is swimming, these white people, because that's the only motherfuckers that was in there, and I'm not gonna play. Swimming in the motherfucking lake in this little strip. So I go during my lunch break. I said, okay, I'm gonna walk. Let me walk. It's about 500 feet away from my building. It's probably even more longer than that because it took me a while to get down to that motherfucker. But you could see it. You could see our building and you could see it and you can walk. And then my boss and them was like, yeah, you can go out there. Just let them know that you work out here. So the first day that I did that, I went out there and I guess they have security guards that monitor the area. So since I'm Black, this motherfucker comes to me, walks to me. This is a private area. I said, I know. I work at that building right there. He was like, oh, you do? Who do you work for? So I'm telling them who I'm working for. I was like, yeah, my boss said we could just walk out here, take our break, and go back to the building. He was like, okay. After that, bitch, I was fired. I got fired probably like a month later after I did that. Like I just got fired out of nowhere. And that's what pushed me to becoming Goddess Queen, Just Me 23 for 2 years straight is when I lost my job. September, I was at that job because we moved 2 buildings. We moved from one location to where this 360 building was. We moved there. And I want to say COVID hit. We worked remote. We went back to hybrid. March, September, I was fired. I know. Hybrid, home, went back to the building, went to go look. September, my ass was fired. September the 1st, the twin flame that I thought was my twin flame, they fired me on his birthday. I still don't know. I feel like you could have 2 for twin flames. I feel like just for my journey, I feel like there's a karmic twin flame that is stuck in darkness, and there's a younger twin flame that comes in to, it's an older twin by age, and then there's a younger twin. So you're going to have an older twin by age that's possibly older than you or the same age as you, and then you have a younger twin. So if you have a twin flame that's older than you and your twin flame had never did right by you, and you see this person more as a karmic and he's stuck, Osiris is stuck. Motherfucker, he is stuck. There's another motherfucker that comes in that merges with with Osiris's energy to swap out. So that's what I'm finding out now. But it's just so fucking crazy because the last time that we talked, when I was with this Aquarius, we were talking about me being Blackfoot and me being my mama's side being Blackfoot, my daddy's side being Cherokee. He was like, yeah. And I was like, the bullshit that I'm pissed off is because your people is not telling the truth. Like, yeah, y'all need to tell that the fact that y'all came over here to hide this agenda, be a part of this agenda. And he was like, but I don't see him as African because he was born here in America. He don't even look it until you start talking to him and then he tells you where his family is from. And so it's just crazy to me. So I don't know what's going on with this, but it just took me back to that conversation. I don't know why I got told to tell. Look, yes, I feel like whoever this is, like, you are highly protected by your ancestors. And let's just say if anybody tries to challenge who you are as your identity, I feel like you are proving it. You are proving it, right? You're proving everything. Okay. And you're surrounded by good. So if anybody is sitting there trying to set you up or trying to cover who you are, or any of that, I feel like you are out proving these individuals regardless of whatever they come towards you. Yeah, there's a crime covered up. So you got attacking your children and your family too. So somebody could be attacking your children and your family too. You got crime cover up, secrets, hidden evidence, having outside help. So somebody had outside help to cover up a crime, especially if this person was a freaking police officer. Somebody could be also trying to attack you up. Let's say if you have a children or a family member that's a Pisces, they could be trying to attack that person. Don't worry about it. This person's about to get karma. So if you see something happen to an Aquarius, this is the reason why. Property theft. And that's the crazy, because I was talking about, well, the land, and he was like, yeah, the land, he was like, he said it was a part of, I want to say, the 360 bridge. He said black people lived there first. He was like, boom, he was like, that's that whole area. He said everybody always want to talk about, downtown Austin or East Austin. No, he was like 360 bridge. He said that belonged to all the wealthy black people. The wealthy black people lived over there. So that's another thing. So it says property theft. It says attention, teamwork, do your part. Let your spirit team do the rest. Property theft, burglary, robbery, grand theft. It says purse snatching, intellectual pickpocket, and then it says copyright. So just imagine, like, that land that I was on at that 360 bitch is stolen. It's stolen land from your ancestors, and they covering it up. That's what's going on. You know too much. Attorney, lawyer, lawsuit, surrounded by evil. So whoever this is, there could have been a lawyer, an attorney that could have got, even if I'm hearing paralegal that was involved in a certain situation, losing control. Like, I feel like, let's just say I could have got fired. Maybe the person that owns that property is age 50 to 60 because it's private property. So I think I got threatened to get let go, and my boss let me go because it just happened out of fucking nowhere. That shit is fucking crazy to me. Okay. And that's the job that I feel like they owe me. Like, they cut me short of $6,000 commission check that I was working on this sale for 4 months. And then they hired this new team that had to do with, like, enterprise, and they moved my account to enterprise. And I was like, I thought y'all said if there's notes on here that I've been working this lead, that the lead belongs to me. And I was doing that. I was making sure that I was checking in with the guy, and they end up giving that lead to the new enterprise girl. And the mix of them having this new lady that was from HR, her name was Lindsay. And when Lindsay fired me, Lindsay made sure, when I went back to go turn in my equipment, Lindsay made sure to tell me that she lived in the same neighborhood I lived in before. The same community that I lived in now, she made sure to tell me that she used to live in my same neighborhood. So the bitch knew me. So they hired her. They hired my boss, this new boss named Michelle. I don't even know. And I'm sitting here, they like, think about what you ate from Michelle. Michelle had made me, sometimes we would have to go to Michelle's house and work. And I went to Michelle's house to work, and she had made me, she was like, I have these lemon square treats, lemon tart treats. She made that, and then she was like, I'm gonna put some white sugar on it. I don't know what type of white sugar she put on that bitch, but I don't know why they popping that in my head. Michelle and Lindsay and Keith. That's what I'm hearing. Michelle, Lindsay, and Keith. That's what I'm hearing. So I don't know. Those were the three people that is in my radar on that. Okay. And Michelle, and the crazy thing about Michelle, she would Q&A me, like listen to my calls, and then she would Q&A me, and when she would Q&A me, she would never talk about my calls. She would go talking about how she was from San Angelo. She used to live in San Angelo when she was younger. And this is what she told me. She's like, I used to live in San Angelo when I was younger. My dad and them had a lot of land. The house that was next to us, they were drug dealers. They were cartel. This is what she tells me. This is my boss telling me during a interview. I mean, not an interview, a fucking 101. You're supposed to be monitoring my calls and critiquing me on my fucking calls, and you're telling me about San Angelo when you were a kid and how y'all lived in front of like the mafia or the cartel. Bitch, why are you talking to me like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, it cover up. So when I say that they have people come in to attack you, that shit is true. And you knew too much and you saw it. Right? You know too much. You too alert. You too caught on. Okay? Yeah. They didn't know who you was. They didn't know who you was. So yeah, you standing in front of the motherfucking pyramids because the pyramids belong to your motherfucking ass. You tapping into your land. This is crazy. There's an attorney that wants to give you something. An attorney wants to give you something that has to do with your ancestral history. There's property, there's land, there's assets that was stolen from you, right? And they've been attacking you and your children. When they can't attack you, they go and attack your children and your family, right? But these people are not knowing that your ancestors got your back, right? Look, you got money coming to you. All right. And it's crazy because on my Fire Stick, you know, for the ones of y'all that have Fire Stick still, you know, like the Amazon, I think it's like the screensaver, like whenever your TV goes, you know, you're not using your TV or whatever, and it goes to that screen and it's like a screensaver. The 360 bridge shows up as one of those screensavers as Austin with all these other places. Like, and it's crazy because it's like they'll have the northern, what is it called? The northern, what is that called? The green thing that it like, it's just like a lot of different things, like a lot of different places around the whole continent, the whole world. It's not just the United States places. There's places across the whole world, right? But the 360 bridge shows up in that. And it just it's like a reminder to me every time that I see that background on the screensaver. Okay, and I didn't save that shit. It's automatically programmed as their screensaver, and 360 Bridge is one of the locations. The Northern Lights, yeah, the Northern Lights is one of them. The 360 Bridge, it's so many different ones, but those are the two that there's a place that's in Utah that has like, it's a cave. and it's this color. The cave is like this. It's like a fucking land thing, and it's like a whole fucking circle. There's a horseshoe place. It's so many fucking places, and I'm like, damn, should I be visiting all these places? Are y'all trying to show me like this is where a pyramids is, or there's land that's there that I need to be, I need to be in those areas. You don't never know how mysterious your signs and synchronicities come in when your ancestors in the universe is trying to show you and help you be aware of stuff. They're going to send you messages from everywhere. And again, with the elite and the ones like the elite, the Illuminati, the Freemasons, the Masons, the Shriners, all those secret societies, they have a motto. The ones that can hear will hear, the ones that will see will see. The ones that will see can see, the ones that can hear. Everybody won't see, everybody won't hear. Right? You're going to get certain messages that's just decoded just for you. Right? Yeah, some people probably also get those messages too, but it's going to hit you different. You're going to know a little bit more of that message in than other people. You're going to be able to uncode that message faster. You're going to be able to dive deeper into that message more better than everybody else. Right? So again, losing control, wrecking, frantic, and anxious, unhinged, cultic, argumentative, spazzing, demand. They didn't know who you are. Caution. And I said that. They didn't know who you was. They fucked around and they found out. You got some money coming in. They could be fighting because you got money that's coming in. They're fighting because they have to pay you this money. Somebody is upset because they got to pay you some money. Not only that, there could have been an ancestor that's age 50 to 60 that could have left your child something. And somebody could be, and let's just say if some of y'all, somebody could have left your child or something, and it could have been some type of property. And they hid it from you. Yeah, Poetic Justice Plan in by Kendrick Lamar. Somebody, you got some property that was left. And I've said this before, trying to block you. They didn't want you to have this money because if you get this property, you automatically have financial wealth. You automatically have financial wealth. And they tried to block that from you. This person went above the law. They went above the law to try to control a situation. Family member. So there's a family member that's involved in this as well. Poetic justice. There's a family member that's been holding money, property, assets back from you. So it says family member, sibling rivalry, mother, father, beastie, co-workers, friend, family, cousin, grandparents. It could be the mother or the father of your child. That could be significant. There could be grandparents or great-grandparents that left certain things back for your kids. Some of y'all even have a cousin that left something to you. And you don't even know it. Hidden in plain sight. What did I fucking say? That 360 bridge, the pyramids, they're hidden in plain sight. That shit, you can see that shit. Anybody that's watching this and you in Austin, or the next time that you in Austin, go to the 360 bridge and look at the mountains that look like pyramids, that look like plateaus. When the Samaritans bulldozed all the pyramids in the motherfucking United States, they retaught you in their school system that they was motherfucking plateaus. The fuck did I say? They fucking around with the right one, and this whole shit gonna fall. And you mean it. Okay. So you got false divine feminine, false divine masculine. They fighting because this is your money. You got old money that's rewarded to you. You got old money that's meant to come to you. You already got financial wealth. And they've been hiding it. They know just what you want. Poetic justice on your old fucking money. Your birthright money. Land, assets, all of it. You want every penny of it. $1 trillion. You owe me $1 trillion and 1 cent, bitch. I want it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want the 1 cent too. Especially you're going to take that copper-colored penny that represents the copper-colored Indians. You sure is. Okay, so yeah. So it says old money, legacy, wealth, destiny, birthright, inheritance. So somebody got a inheritance that is meant to come to you. It's meant to come to you. Okay? Somebody got an inheritance that's meant to come to you. Okay? So let's get these naysayers out the motherfucking chat. They spending their day sitting here trying to bash talk you. Could be these motherfuckers that's hiding your motherfucking money. You know, why would you waste your time on somebody other shit when you could be making you cloud chasing on my shit? Okay. You got one more time. I'm going to ask you one more time, homie. So something could be happening to somebody. So something for them hiding your money back, something could be getting ready to happen to somebody. Are you going to tell me where I'm from? You going to tell me where you from? Matter of fact, homie, get out the van. You going to tell me where your mama stay, your grandma stay. Matter of fact, homie, get out the van, homie. You know what I'm saying? Can We Talk by Tevin Campbell playing in the background. What initials are significant to this? All right. We got an F. We got a D, FD or DF. We got an H. We got a U. Got a K. Got an I, kid. HUD could be significant. An I. And just like a... You got a T. A G. Guide. V. And W. You ever since. Now I build up my confidence, girl. Next time you walk my way, I know just what to say. Can we talk? So the next time you see your masculine, he know what the fuck to say. Just know what to say. So the next time you talk to your masculine, he know what to say. Okay, especially if your masculine initials are here. You got a G energy here. Yep, baby daddy, DG. Baby daddy got some land of yours that's left to your daughter. Your baby daddy got some shit. It's a baby daddy that got some assets that's left to a kid, a child of yours. If you got a baby daddy and you are a man, or if you're a man and you got a baby mama name initials out here, you better pay the fuck attention. You got a baby mama, baby daddy, and your current masculines, our current divine feminines initials, pay attention, okay? But definitely if the baby daddy or baby mama initials here, pay attention. Especially if they have motherfucking Aquarius. Shit, my baby daddy is a motherfucking Aquarius. It's not the police officer. It's a motherfucker. But he's a Aquarius and his motherfucking initials is here. And Cheyenne got some motherfucking paper in the mail that said, I need to find it. And Cheyenne's not even 16 yet. But she got a motherfucking paper in the mail saying that a settlement for land or a house, since you were somebody that sold a house. I was like, Cheyenne sold a house? Excuse me? Come again? And then I couldn't get in. So you know how you get those settlement letters, them settlement papers? Cheyenne, my youngest daughter, got one of those for land, a house. But I didn't have access to the loan number. It was something that was on there. I didn't have access to something. And so I couldn't access it because it said you had to have access to something. And I need to find the letter. I don't know if I threw that bitch away, but that shit, I was just like, what the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying? And it just said that you sold land or you sold a house. You're receiving this settlement, blah, 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 log in here. I couldn't log into shit because I didn't know the information. So things like that. Okay. Somebody definitely, it was left something and you're going to find something else. Okay, so you got FDHUKIITGVWG. Those are the initials. This reading ended up being longer than what I needed it to be. Oh, I'm not done. I was getting ready to freaking. Okay, let's go. So we remember this is the last before we recycle all the freaking index cards again. We're at the last, so this is the last of the, I don't know what's in here, but we finna take the last of this and then we gonna redo all this shit. I'll put all the cards back and we'll start this shit over again on a new cycle. All right, all right. All right, so let's see what we got here. Someone signed an affidavit with the police that's about to expire. Missouri. I just want to hold you. Someone is trying to hold on to your energy though. So I don't know if this person that wants to hold you is trying to hold on to your energy. It could be a little bit both. You could have a masculine that just wants to hold you, and and then you could have some people that's trying to hold on to your energy. There's a woman that hates your success. I wasn't ready for a relationship. Somebody was not ready for a relationship. It says car salesman. So something could be significant with a car salesman. A salesman could be trying to hold on to your energy. Your words cut deep. Lying and saying that he is gay. So somebody's been lying and saying that they gay. The masculine and feminine energy's been switched. So you could be the masculine and the feminine energy's been switched. So your masculine is more in feminine energy and you're in more masculine energy. You could be middle class. Something is significant when it comes to a nanny. So there could be a nanny that could be trying to hold on to somebody's energy. Watch a new tarot reader. Message will be there. So the universe wants you to watch a new tarot reader. There's a message there. Manifest your highest good. Your divine masculine was in a relationship with a stud couple. So your masculine was in a relationship with a stud couple. Someone is embarrassed for paying for sex when they could have had sex with you. So somebody could have paid for sex, and it don't necessarily mean they paid for sex. They could have paid for sex. Like, don't mean that they paid somebody, right? Whoever they was involved with, the woman could have been like, I need you to pay my bill. I need this money. Can you give me this money? Blah, blah, blah. And after he had sex with her, he gave her the money. So really, especially if it's a bitch that's always asking for shit. I don't know. Or somebody could really literally paid for sex. $40 hoe. I don't know. Okay. Says divine feminine wants to tie divine masculine up. I couldn't admit that. Put that woman first is playing in the background. All right, so let's see what's going on with these freaking names. These names is what's gonna hit. Sierra Malela? How you pronounce that? Is that your name? Sierra Mela? Yeah, girl, yeah, I'm a mess. Is that a girl name or a guy name? Sierra Mela Anderson? Is it Mr. Anderson or Mrs. Anderson? What are you, a guy or woman? Okay, so you're a man. Okay, so I'm gonna add your name. I know I ain't saying this shit right. All right, your name can go in the box. Mr. Anderson from the Matrix. You an agent? You an agent? Look, your name go in here. I don't know how to say it right, okay? But fuck it. I'll figure that shit out later on. You said put my name in the box. I don't got your name go in the box. Let's mix it up, though. Kiwi. Okay, so which one is your real name? That one went in the box. Okay, so there is cards that hit the ground. It's okay. Okay, Ethan wanted to fly out over there. Damn. Okay, Ethan wanted to fly out over there. Lamar, Chapman, Ethan, Kimball, Alex. Alex could be a girl name or boy name. James, Devontae, Felicia, Tandalin, Sandra, Shonda, excuse me. Shonda, Honey, it's okay. Matt K, Wilcox. I said Osiris, that shit is crazy. Okay. Regina, Andrea, Logan, McCoy, Barley. Oh, the cards that's on the ground, 2. Okay, so the cards that hit the ground, my bad. We got Bobby. Bobby could be a girl name or boy name. Lithicum, first, last name, and Chauncey. Okay. Melanie, Mickey, 2 M's back to back, 2 M's back to back. Mickey could be a girl name or a boy name. Nick could be a girl name or boy name. We have Satters, Bill Gates, Adam A, Kizzy, Favor, Akeisha, Ross, Tisha, Khalil. I'm hearing Khalil. Is that how you pronounce Khalil? Richardson, Jay Morant, Demetris, Jamil, Isis, Gigi, You by Loya, You featuring Bryson Tiller and Lola Banks. Ty could be a girl name or boy name. That just confirmed baby daddy shit. That's his sister's nickname that passed away. Tomasi, Arnold, Lisa, Quavo, and Jericho. They said pay attention to the names. These names gonna be looking crazy. Then that's what they said, right? So some names started off crazy. Yeah, it says your words cut deep. Watch a new tarot reader and message will be there. Call car salesman. Someone is embarrassed for paying for sex when they could have had sex with you. Manifest for your highest good. Middle class. Divine feminine wants to tie divine masculine up. Lying and saying she is gay. Someone signed an affidavit with the police and it's about to expire. I just want to hold you. There's a woman that hates your success. Yep, I know. Tweedledum and Tweedledee. Yeah, and both of their names came out here. Yo, divine masculine was in the relationship with a stud couple. Wasn't ready for a relationship. The masculine and feminine energy's been switched. Nanny, someone is trying to hold on to your energy or your masculine's energy in Missouri. And I'm going to go ahead and end this reading. Next reading that's going to be next. This reading lasted longer than what it was supposed to. So Aquarius, your reading longer than any other zodiacs. We got like 9 readings left for zodiacs out of 24. The cusp of oscillation, Cancer/Leo, is next. Love y'all. Hype up this video.